Welcome to the Full Thai Rules Show, episode 3, where we go over everything going on in the Muay Thai scene to keep you up to date. If you are a promoter, fighter, or what else can we have input from? Gym. If you're a coach.
A guru.
Just
a fucking guy that spent 5 weeks in Thailand and had his first fight and won a belt.
If you have anything that you would like us to run over in the show, message us on Instagram and we will chat and go over everything. My name's Indigo Boyd, this is Peter Frasca, and we're ready to rock and roll. First thing on the agenda is Destiny Muay Thai has 4 WBC title defenses. Defenses. That's amazing. I think it is. A lot of people get caught up with there being so many belts. I think the Muay Thai people get caught up with, oh, there's so many belts on the show, everyone should just fight, da-da-da-da-da. I think everyone's main goal should be to grow Muay Thai, right? And if we have belts on shows, it brings in general audience. Oh, look at that shiny green belt. Oh, that's a green belt. Mike Tyson had a belt like that. You know what I mean? That brings new people. So I think that's important to have belts on shows for general audience. And I think it's important for Muay Thai fighters to have that person that has the state title, that has the Australian title, that has the world title as their target. And if that person doesn't defend that belt in that time, then we need a new person, you know, that's eligible to go for it.
It sets a benchmark. It sets like a something to aim for. You know what I mean? Because like you can only you can take a guess a pretty good guess of how good someone is when you watch them fight, right? But let's say they have a title, they have a couple titles, you know, like that's the man to beat. I reckon that's.
And if you have a Victorian state champion and you have a New South Wales state champion, then you know who should go for the Australian title. Whereas if if it's all random, then the belts are random and then it loses its meaning. But if you have the people set out, then it makes sense.
Same with ranking systems too. Like that helps a lot. As well. But I mean, look, I know what they're saying. Like I think people are saying there's too many belts, or like maybe you should stop making new ones. And I think that kind of makes sense, you know, because obviously there's kind of like some belts have a bit more prestige behind them because they've been around them for a long time, and you know that I think that part of it makes sense to me. But like, let's say a promotion is a well-respected promotion, they always got good fights on, they've been around for a while, and they make a belt. I think that holds a pretty good level of like prestige. You know what I mean? I know SRG recently made one, which looks really nice, by the way. But you know, something like that.
Style.
Like I think that's okay. You know, it's not like they're not just making some belt for the sake of it, so you know they can have some shiny thing to give to the fighters or whatever. Right?
I think a promotions belt, like you can do it. Again, that's a tool to bring in more people. Get a belt, you know. That's awesome. But I don't care what organization, WBC, WMC, IBO, WBA, all of them have given out an opportunity to 2 fighters that not so much don't deserve it, but it doesn't make a whole lot of sense, you know? So they've just put out this belt for these 2 to fight. So I know one belt is better than the other. Do you know what I mean? In my opinion, I think a belt is a different shaped trophy. Do you know what I mean? Like you can, like, let them fight for a belt. Like who cares? You know, the fighters go through so much. Okay, and let's say, for example, Michelle. Michelle has had a really lengthy career She has fought everybody at a state level.
Yep.
And she misses out on a belt opportunity because whatever reason, there's no girls sort of able to fight. You know, the only belt opportunity that Michelle could have gotten is against Joanne La.
Okay.
For an Australian title.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
So I think if a promotion does make a Warriors Way title or whatever, and then wants to put that up, it's not a terrible thing, you know?
I don't think there's anything wrong with that.
Yeah.
But I do say, I reckon some belts matter more than others.
Oh, yeah.
That's the way I see it. Like, let's say if you win the Rajadamnern title, you know, that's a little different.
That's the different one.
Yeah. Because I think that when you fight at certain stadiums or on certain promotions, you know, some of them hold a little more value than others. You know, just because of the quality of the fighters coming through and how long they've been around, maybe.
It's also circumstantial too. Let's say when I was fighting, for example, there wasn't, you couldn't find a WBC belt.
Okay.
There were no WBC belts in Victoria. I think that at the time, there was one organisation, which was Brute Force, and they had WBC belts. But then it disappeared, and it was WMC. Everything was WMC. I think MTA was another one, and Rebellion hosted a couple of them. So, but then now that WBC has put a lot more effort into, you know, being around, then the WBC belts came about. Now there's not so much WBC, say in Victoria, for example. There's not much WBC, but WMC is coming up. So it really just, the importance of the titles
changes.
You know,
I get that part.
Of when each promotion is happening, or you know, who's aligning with who
and who's fighting for it too,
I
guess, right?
Like, let's say, for example, if Warriors Way stopped their shows for a while, then WMC would go. Maybe ISKA comes in. Do you know what I mean? It just,
I get that.
It depends on who the flavour of the month is. But
I think it just takes time to build it up. Like, let's say promotion, right, releases a belt. In the first year or two, I don't think anyone's really going to care that much about it yet. But if it's been around for a while and it's been something where a lot of good fighters have come through, and whoever wins that belt maybe goes on to become something special, I think it's like maybe that belt like holds a bit of value. You know what I mean? Like some good quality fighters have fought for this belt.
What would you think about a unification belt? Let's say the major Muay Thai organisations is WBC, WMC, WMO. Who else? Do you know any other ones? ISKA WKO. Is fairly prominent.
I haven't seen an ISKA belt in a while.
They're I think they're in Queensland at the moment. There's quite a lot of shows. I think Honor Premier League just had a couple of ISKA belts. What would you say about a unification? Like, if they all work together.
Just to create one.
Just to create one thing. Do you reckon that'd be cool? Or overkill?
But just in Australia?
Just in Australia.
That would be hard.
I think it'd be sick.
It would be sick.
I think if you had, if all the organisations were working and you had a Victorian WBC, WMC, ISKA state champ, you know, and then they could do a unification belt for all of them. So if all the organisations work together, we could have much clearer things, you know? I think
I guess it's heading towards boxing, really. They got like heaps of belts going on.
I reckon a unification belt would be sick. Like another example as well. There was a matchup that I won't say names, but there was a matchup I put out, and I said X versus Y would be a great fight, and then one of the people contacted me and said, it would be a good fight, but I would rather fight this person for their belt. Now, you can't, you need the promotion, you're right? So if I have a WMC world title.
Yeah.
You need to fight on a show that's aligned with WMC.
Yeah.
You can't just fight on any show.
Yeah.
For a WMC belt, you know.
Yeah.
So it's just the circumstances the stars have to align for you to get that clear run at a title. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I just see it as difficult because then, let's say they all come together, right? I don't know how it works with these kind of things, but I don't know if they're competing against each other or trying to be like the belt, whatever. Yeah. So that would be like the first thing you got to get past, and then the second thing is they all have to agree on which promotion to have this unification fight on.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So I don't know whether or not people would, like, promotions would want to, like, almost bid for it and try and win the spot for getting a unification belt, which would be cool.
I think it would be so cool.
Yeah, like almost like the Olympics.
I love
you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like where they try and bid for the next Olympics.
Yeah, I love flashy. I reckon the Warriors Way trophies that are 6 meters high.
Yeah.
You know, I love them. I think they're great. Then you've got, you know, like not that it cares. Like I've got 5 or 6 belts at home, and I don't care. They sit on the mantelpiece, and everyone looks at them, and that's cool. That's great. Yeah. Hopefully, my son one day goes, "Oh, that's cool." You know, what did you get? Where did you get that? So it's the memories. So I don't think that having belts all the time on most shows is such a bad thing. To come back to our original point, I don't think. I think there should be title defenses all the time, as opposed to bringing in new belts. You know, there's a couple of belts that get made just to, because if you're a promotion, you have to pay to have the belt on. And I think some belts get made just to make some more money for the organisation.
And bring more people into it.
Which, you know, the organisations need to make money as well, so that they can continue going.
And that's where I think the argument comes in, right? Because then people are like, these people they think they're champions, but they've fought for a title that doesn't really mean much. You know, I mean, you see it in Thailand, you see these local shows, they give out championship fights and stuff like that, but it doesn't mean anything.
It's definitely the opponent. So I think if you have a belt, the question should be, who did you fight for?
Yeah, exactly. I agree with that.
One.
Yeah, 100%. Yeah. And that's why, like, something like the one championship belt, which hasn't been around for a long time, but they're just the highest level fighters are fighting for it. That's why it has so much prestige. Yeah, absolutely. I think that's what it is.
Yeah. I think if you do throw them around a lot, it's hard. But if you do have the benchmark of the state champ, and it needs to be listed somewhere. Like full title rules now, if you go on the rankings, you can see next to the name New South Wales state champ, Australian state champ. So we're trying to record everyone, so then you can see who's the champ. Because it's hard to even have that benchmark if you don't know. You know? We get messages in a lot. Hey, do you know who's the state champ for ISKA? Who do you know the state champ is for WBC? And WBC, we have a good, because obviously the rankings partner for WBC. So we can log that better. But all the other titles, you do get lost. But I think it needs to. They just have to have a bit of structure, you know, behind it. And then
it's like who, you know, you can just look at it and see, okay, he's
the champ.
They fight next.
I want to fight him.
Yeah. And that's it. Like keep it, you know, makes it easy.
Keep it straightforward. So Destiny Muay Thai, 4 title defenses, awesome, love it. There's a main event on Nemesis Rising. Nemesis Rising is a show in Western Australia.
It's a crazy name, Nemesis Rising.
Nemesis Rising.
That sounds like a fucking anime.
It is.
Sounds like a game.
It's run by Love It Muay Thai. Fighters coming out of there is you know, I was watching this before, and Michelle said she needs to be here to throw paper at us for the names, you know, to give us the names. That
she would be good, because she remembers that stuff.
She's really quick. Anyway, the main event of Nemesis Rising is Shawa Jin versus Asher Crosby. It's a great clash of styles. Asher Crosby, I saw him fight on Garrison Fight Challenge.
Yep, up in Northern Territory.
He was, Northern Territory. He was, he's tall. He is calm under pressure. Okay. You can see. He's got a very clean Thai style. And Shawajin, one of my favourite fighters.
I was going to say, the first time I saw him fight was on Roots a while back. Yeah. I don't know which one it was.
Matt Packer, he fought.
Right, okay,
yeah.
And he's just clean, slick. Smooth, yeah.
Very, very slick.
Likes to switch stances as well.
Yes.
I'm pretty sure.
Yeah. He's one of those ones where he's in position no matter where he is. You think he's out of position and then he hits you.
Yeah.
He had a war against Iskander Urbisov.
I
think I'm butchering that name, but
he got cut up pretty bad.
Yes, but it was a war. Iskander was so much taller than Showa, and Showa was just all heart.
Yeah,
but Iskander had all the answers for him. That was on Muay Thai Grand Prix.
Yep.
So a great clash of styles.
It sounds like it's going to be a similar challenge again, though, right? Because Asher's
I think it seems like Asher kind of sits back a little bit more and counters a bit more than Iskander.
Okay.
Iskander was scary that night. I don't think it mattered who was in front of him. He was going to win. He did really well. But that will be a really good clash of styles. Keep an eye out for Nemesis Rising. We're adding fight shows to the Full Thai Rules website too.
Okay.
So any shows coming up that have their booking links, that'll be on Full Thai Rules. So you can grab your tickets there. So we're going to add that in. I had another segment that I want to do as well with you. You're probably not going to like it.
Okay.
Fantasy matchups. Full Thai Rules, when we started, we did a lot of fantasy matchups, and it was popular because they're the matchups that everyone thinks about. But they're not going to happen because of sometimes they're not going to happen, but whether the promotions fight over who's going to have it. The fighters just having their benchmark of this is how much I would like to get paid, or they can't work out the timing, whatever reason. There is still a lot of political stuff as to why some matchups can't happen.
Well, maybe they're just at different stages of their career. I feel like there's fighters out there that I knew if it was like they'd had a bit more experience, like a fight, their styles. You know what I mean? Like it would be sick to see. So I'm going to give them to you. Okay.
Give me your pick.
Yes.
Give me your pick. And then we'll roll with it.
Okay.
First one, Josh King versus Chad Collins.
Oh, that is a good one.
It's a ripper.
Yeah.
It's so good.
Yeah. Oh, who would win?
How does it go?
Just a war.
Yeah.
Like, I don't think there's any other option for that. Like, it's just going to be... Because, I mean, look, they're both heavy boxers.
Yeah.
Crazy gas tank.
Yep.
Crazy heart.
I almost think they're, like, similar. It's just Chad...
I think Chad moves around a lot more, I'd say.
Yeah, generally like a longer, taller fighter, which is what Chad is.
Yeah.
They don't have the speed the speed, power, and the structure in their techniques to throw volume. It's like a one shot or one knee, and then one or two, and then Chad is the tall, rangy. Generally, it's a setup and a single shot, or a setup, single move, and then another shot. Chad is overwhelming with volume. Has power. Has movement. Josh has fucking Hulk smash. You know?
When I watch Josh King fight, because you know what it is, I don't think he looks like that type of fighter. You know, that just tank. And you know what I mean? But he doesn't move. Like when someone hits him, he's just all good.
A rock.
You know? And that's the I wonder how much power you would need to be able to affect him.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That's how it looks right now.
Yeah. Because that's a good point, actually.
Yeah.
How you can actually push him back.
Yeah, because Chad, like, he's high volume and his movement. I think what the overwhelming part about him is just movement, I reckon. Like, he's coming in and out all the time. Yeah. You don't know when he's going to engage.
Sometimes it's unorthodox too. Like, he'll roll and hit you at the same time and then keep going, you know? Yeah. Which you don't really see that much in Muay Thai. But Chad makes it work. Yeah, you know?
Yeah.
He's a fucking scary dude.
Yeah,
Who have we got?
I reckon Chad. Only because I don't think it's going to be a finish. Yep. But I think that he would be able to move around Josh.
Yeah, okay.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I think that if they were more stationary fighters, I think Josh would have a better chance. Yeah. But yeah, just purely out because of the movement. Yeah. And the way that Chad can just come in and out and hit and then get out of there.
Okay.
It'll work a little better. Yeah.
It's not out of this world to say that might happen.
I reckon it could.
Yeah. I've seen a comment from Josh King's team where they said, like, we are interested in that fight. Yeah. But yeah, Josh just has, you know, some more steps to go over. Yeah. Which I think is a great move.
Because like even like let's say when how Chad lost to Dam recently, right? But I think Dam was keeping him at distance, you know, whereas Josh would be coming towards him.
Yeah.
So I'm just curious to see,
mid-range
how that would work. Yeah. It'd be
crazy.
Yeah, it would be sick.
Fantasy matchup number 2, Max McVicker versus Albert Tua.
Ooh.
I've put this up on Full Time Rules a couple of times.
Oh God.
I have.
I don't want Max to tear me to shreds on fucking Instagram. Don't put that in. But seriously, like he's gonna say something for sure.
I think.
Cut this out. Cut this all out.
Max's. I think Max's opinion is. I think it was scheduled to happen. Yes.
Oh, really?
It was scheduled to happen on Empire Fight Series. I think it was. Yeah. I think Albert had to pull out for whatever reason it was.
Yeah. Right.
I think. Look, let's just say. Yeah. Let's just say they're both up for it. Okay. They're both not. You know what I mean? Not. There's not a favorite.
Yep.
In the welterweight rankings on Full Thai Rules, Max McVicker is number 1, and I think. Rightfully so, because he's done really well in Australia, but he's done really well internationally. And that does play a part. Yes. Albert Tua has sparked out most of the Oz scene. So. And
also, I mean, he's fought Rodlek. Yeah. That was crazy. That was one of the best fights I've seen in so long.
That was a good general audience fight. You know?
Yeah, 100%. Yeah.
Like that was. Yeah, if you hadn't watched Muay Thai before and you watch that, you're like, "Oh, this is crazy, is brutal." Yeah. It was like you know when you wish some UFC fighters would just stand up and just keep seeing the stand. It was like that. It was like the best parts of stand up. You know.
Yeah, no, I agree with that. And but Tua's puts on a crazy performance. Yeah. Pretty much every time I watched him fight. Yeah. Yeah, and I think he's unorthodox. Yeah. You know, and like Max is so technical. Yeah. And he's got a beautiful Thai style.
His timing is impeccable. It is so good.
Yeah.
And then Albert is good too, and Albert hits you when you expect him to hit you once. He's hit you 8 times.
Yeah, and also I think he just throws things that you don't expect him to throw. And his timing is good in a way that it's so unorthodox, I think. Yeah. That people don't expect him to do what he does.
Yeah. You know? I have had some insider info that they have sparred.
Oh, really?
They have sparred.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
That's all I'll say. Yeah.
Was there any other info?
There was. I'll tell you later.
Okay.
Yeah, it was. They have sparred.
Yeah.
And someone won. I'll say that. Someone won.
But no one wins sparring, indeed.
But anyway, so who's your pick?
Who's my pick? Oh man, I don't really want to say it, but you know what? I will. I reckon that I think Max controls the fight until because the thing,
if something slips through.
Yeah. And I think that would be the scenario, because I don't think that Albert would be able to win on points.
Yep.
And whenever I've watched him fight, it's like he just throws that one thing, just and it fucking clocks
connects out of nowhere.
So that's my prediction. I reckon if Albert wins, it would be by knockout.
Yep.
And with Max controlling the rest of the fight.
Otherwise, Max. Max. Okay.
Yep.
That's a good. That's a good analysis. I like that. This episode is proudly brought to you by Agency Spare Parts. If you're a tradesman looking for quality parts, head to agencyspareparts.com.au, download the app, spend $100, and get yourself a free ice maker worth over $100. But I'm gonna call Alexi Petrullius.
Yes.
Alexi Petrullius, current promoter, former fighter, former WBC state Australian champion, a legend of Australian Muay Thai, and we're going to get his picks on these fantasy matchups.
Look close to your face as well. Yeah. Is that good?
Hello?
Alexi.
Brother.
What's going on, mate? Hey, just to let you know, we are filming episode 3 of the Full Thai Rules show at the minute, so don't swear, okay?
Yeah, okay, right.
We have some questions for you, okay?
Oh, okay. Yeah, shit.
We're doing
Alright, cool. Talk to me.
We're doing a fantasy matchup segment, and we want to get your opinion on who you think would win.
Right.
And how the fight.
Don't do that to me, man.
Yeah, come on, hey. Don't be a fence sitter, all right? We need your opinion.
Okay.
It's just your opinion. Doesn't mean that it's real, all right?
Yeah, I know, but it's still going to piss people off.
All right.
What you doing, mate?
Tell him I've already said some stuff. Hey, Alexi, it's Peter's.
Oh, yeah, Pete's here too.
Who's that?
Pete's here.
Oh, Pete, go.
I've already thrown myself under the bus, so
Yeah.
Yeah, talk to me, alright.
All right.
Here we go.
Matchup number 1. Josh King versus Chad Collins.
Oh, look, that would be a sick fight, but it's hard to have to say Chad Collins, 100%.
Yep, fair enough. Now, matchup number 2, Max McVicker versus Albert Tua.
Oh, that's a good one. That's actually a really good one.
How do you see the fight playing out?
Well, look, Albert's very unorthodox. Yeah, he doesn't have a rhythm. He just throws things randomly.
Yep.
And he's very explosive. Well, look, I'd say that'd be a close one, but if Albert can catch him with one of his movements, I reckon Albert could win.
Yep.
But Max's experience is fought some of the top names of some of the best, know what I mean? So, shit.
It's a coin toss on the night, you think?
With experience, I'd say Max.
Yep.
But with Albert's unorthodox style and his explosiveness, I'd say that's a coin toss, man. Like
50-50.
Yeah.
Pete was saying Max controls the fight until he doesn't.
Yeah, look, the thing is, right, Albert's got that knockout power.
Yep.
You know what I mean? His jumping knees, his left hand. If he can catch you with one of those, you're in trouble.
Yep.
But Max will 100% control the fight. Yeah, that's actually well said.
Yep.
But he'll control the fight until he doesn't.
Yep. Fair enough. All right. We got some girl matchups too.
Okay. Here we go.
We've got Kim Townsend versus Deandra Martin.
Oh, the young versus the old. Kim's been around for a very long time, man.
And arguably one of Australia's best Muay Thai fighters.
Yeah, 100%. Man, she was like headlining when I was like headlining back then.
And that was fucking ages ago. You're old.
This cunt tells me not to swear. Yes, that was a long time ago. Look, I'd say, the young versus old, I'd say Kim.
Yep.
Not to piss anyone off, but yeah, I'd just say the experience of Kim. She's probably one of the best.
Yep, not fair.
Female.
Fair. Dory Duncan versus Erin Carter.
or Dory versus Erin.
Yep.
Look,
well, we've stumped him a couple times.
I thought, look, and then, look,
Coin toss.
Hasn't been active lately.
Yep.
I don't know. That's look. I haven't seen enough of Erin in recent. Since when was the last fight? Like over a year ago.
Yeah, I think she fought she fought in New Zealand not too long ago against I've forgotten her name. Yeah, she fought in New Zealand. Yeah, maybe a couple of months ago, but
I can see that.
Yeah.
I haven't seen it. I don't even know how that fight went.
Yeah.
How'd she go with that?
I think she lost.
Okay.
But I think that like Dory and Erin have both been as inactive as each other, pretty much. I feel.
Yeah.
Maybe Erin a touch more, as in more active.
What'd you say?
I think Erin maybe a touch more active than Dory, just a touch, but they both haven't fought for a while.
Yeah, look, I wouldn't. I don't know about that one. Look, I'll just say Erin. I'd say Erin only because she's probably been a little bit more active.
Yep.
I'd say.
Yep.
Look, that's a close one. I'll sit on the fence on that one.
50-50.
They're both good. They're both solid.
No, fair enough. I won't judge you for being a fence sitter. Don't worry. And our last one we had is Bryony Sodden versus Shannon Gardner.
Shit, that's a good one. But aren't they in different weight classes?
I think Bryony's 57. I think Shannon's 58. Or no, Shannon just fought at. Yeah, I think Shannon just fought at 57 before that RWS fight. So it is possible.
That'll be a sick fight though.
Yeah.
That'll be a sick one. Shannon's been solid, man.
Yeah.
But so's Bryony. Like, that's a good one.
Yeah.
That's actually a good. That's never fought before.
Never. Not that I know of.
Right.
Should I fact check that?
Shannon's on the way up.
Yeah.
Like, she's coming in strong, but Bryony's obviously she's been around for a while as well.
Yep.
No, I'll just I'd say Shannon.
Shannon.
Yeah.
Fair.
Just what did you guys have down?
We didn't have anything down. You know, we don't want to. We don't want to favourite. You know, we think the audience will be the winner. You know.
That'll be a sick fight, but I think Shannon's been doing good things lately. So but Bryony, she's already done good things.
Yeah. So Shannon, but unless Bryony comes in good on the night.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, fair enough. All right, that's it, mate. Thank you very much.
Yeah, all right, sick. Well, I hope just on that note, we're matching Warriors Way 28, 29. If you guys want to jump on board.
When's the show? What month?
We're doing July 18th.
All right, sweet.
So I've already started matching. I've got a few locals on. Got a couple of big things to announce as well. We're doing a cross promotion.
Yeah.
That'll be very interesting. When's this getting released?
Probably Friday.
Okay.
Yeah.
I should have it out by then. But yeah, we're doing cross promotion with someone in Europe, which would be really good to see.
Ooh, wow. Ooh.
Yeah.
That's sick.
So we're going to get some locals, our local guys to send over to Europe, and we'll do a vice versa. They'll send people over here.
Wow.
So something a little bit different, man. I know everyone wants to go to Thailand and RWS and one championship, but you know what? We're thinking bigger and better. So let's do something different. Let's send some boys to Europe.
Yeah, absolutely. No, that sounds good.
Nice.
Yeah.
That's sick.
So we'll announce that soon as well.
Yeah. Yeah, sweet.
Something a little bit different.
Sounds good. All right, no more advertising. You got to pay us to advertise, all right?
And while you're there, jump on my OnlyFans.
All right, I'll call you later.
All right, man.
Thanks, mate. See ya. Bye.
See you guys. Cheers.
Bye.
Alexi Petrullius, everyone. Cool. And then I think that's pretty much it.
Can you imagine just like any hate towards these picks? Please go to his page.
That's it from us. If you have any ideas for new segments that the Full Thai Rules Show can do, message us on Instagram. We'll be more than happy to have a look at it and try to work something out. We're always down for new ideas. Thank you, Pete.
Thank you, Indy.
Not a problem. And we'll see you on the next episode.
I fucking cooked that. I didn't know you were going to say thank you,
Thank
Pete.
you, Indy.
You caught me mid-daydream.
Good? Sweet. This episode would not be possible without our sponsors. If you're a brand looking to connect with a massive Muay Thai audience right here in Melbourne, we'd love to work with you.
Our listeners are fighters, coaches, and loyal fans who show up consistently and support the brands who support the sport.
If you'd like to get your business in front of a loyal fight community, reach out to us at fullthairulesaustralia@gmail.com.